If you follow me on Facebook, my OutLaw Frags page, I pretty much try to post my fragrance of the day every day. And if you watch there, you'll see that you don't see things come up over and over. It's usually something new every single time because I try to wear something different every single day. But there's times where I get in the mood for something and then I'll have multiple wearings of a single fragrance. And those are the 5 fragrances that I'm going to talk about. So the first one is going to be, there we go, is Dior, and this is Dior Intense. And I absolutely super enjoy this fragrance. I find myself sneaking into the fragrance from the studio room before I go to bed at night, come in and I will spray this because I enjoy it. I personally enjoy it so much. The cocoa note in this is amazing. The iris is smooth and buttery. It's sweet without being candy-ish sweet. It's just everything in this bottle just speaks to me as an individual, speaks to my soul. That's how much I really enjoy this one. So this is my first one out of the 5 most worn fragrances of the first part of 2019, and that is Christian Dior, and this is Intence. And I absolutely love this thing. The next fragrance that I know that I have reached for over and over within the last 6 months, especially when it was cooler this year, is one that I absolutely really super enjoy, and that is this one right here. And this is 1921 Sweet Tobacco Spirits. And I absolutely can't say enough about this fragrance. This is an amazing winter fragrance. This is one that I like to come and smell. This has been worn on a warmer spring day when I probably shouldn't have, but I like it that much. This stuff just absolutely shines. When it comes to a winter fragrance, this is as close to a 10 as I can think of when it's in this scent profile. I just absolutely love this stuff. I've mentioned it in multiple videos. I actually did a video of this and some companion products from the house. I mean, this is a no-brainer. If you like tobacco, honey with a little bit of booziness behind it, this is game on, man. This is what you're looking for. It's not super expensive. It is absolutely wonderful for what you get in this bottle. So this is my number 2 most reached for fragrance of 2019. And that is 18.21 Man-Made Sweet Tobacco Spirit. My number 3 on the list for my most reached for, most worn fragrances of 2019 is going to be this one. And this is another Christian Dior. This is Sauvage. This gets tons of hate in the community. It gets tons of hate from everybody. But as much hate as it gets just as much love in the fragrance community. I am one of those guys that absolutely, I love this. I can't get enough of it. And I layer this with quite a few other different fragrances, which gives the other frags just the bump that they need. This stuff is wonderful. I haven't come across a single female that has been turned off or put off by this fragrance. Everybody that smells it likes it. Me too. You know, it is mass pleasing and it is absolutely wonderful for what it does. So this is my 3rd most grabbed for fragrance out of 2019, and that is Dior, and this is Sauvage. And this is the EDT. My number 2 most reach for dumb reaches for 2019 is going to be this one right here, and this is Seville, and this is Intense for Man, and it is basically it's become a complete replacement for this right here, which is Invictus Aqua 2018, which I really like. This I actually like better. So I have probably worn a quarter of the bottle so far. So I really, really enjoy it. And if you can find it, it is super cheap and it is amazing. This is just an incredible fragrance for summertime and hot weather. I really enjoy it. It's super smooth. It's well blended. And like I said, it's super cheap if you can find it. So my number 2, this is Seville, and this is Intense for Men. And my number 5 most worn, most reached for fragrances of 2019 so far has been these two, which is, this is the House of Genre, and this is Refuge, which is a clone of Parfums de Marly, and this is Layton. And I have burned through a complete 10 ml decant of this, and I absolutely love it. I think I've probably worn between the two of these this more than anything I will say in my collection so far this year. I have really reached for first this one, because this is outstanding. I really, really like it. It is probably 95% close. Totally get the same vibe. The average person can't tell the difference between the two. If you put them side by side, you wear one on one hand and the other, you can smell the difference, but they are really, really good. I love this stuff. This has been really nice to wear all the way up until summertime. Right now, I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, I have probably worn multiple wearings of this fragrance or this scent DNA more than anything else multiple times within the first 6 months of this year to 2019. So that is my list. I hope you have enjoyed what I had to say. Like I said, I don't wear the same fragrance over and over and over. The only exception to that really is 4711. I wear that every morning. But other than that, I try to wear something different every single day. So I hope you guys found this interesting. These are the frags that I have reached for when I have worn things more than once. So with all that being said, remember there's no bad time to smell good. And all that stuff behind me smells great. This is James with OutLaw Frags. Till next time, take care.